that India and Pakistan have agreed to a full and immediate ceasefire. So let's cross straight away to Kamal Haider, who's standing by for us in Islamabad. And Kamal, this is something that you were talking about a little bit earlier, that there was potential for this to happen, and it seems as if it is.
Indeed, the first breakthrough after what seemed like a nightmare situation when Pakistan finally responded to those Indian provocations, because this all could have been settled diplomatically in the first place, and there would have been no loss of life on either side. Now, things became complicated after India continuously blamed Pakistan for involvement in the Pahalgam incident, in which over 24 Indian tourists were killed. Pakistan condemned the act, wanted to cooperate with India to find as to who were the perpetrators. Those perpetrators, by the way, have still not been apprehended. However, it was on the 6th and 7th that the Indians decided to go across the international border. They carried out 9 attacks across Pakistan. Many people were killed. It led to an intensification of fire along the line of control, as you just mentioned. Those lives lost as well, lost to property, and of course created panic. Pakistan then said that it would come up with its own response, given the fact that the Indians had not backed down after that incursion in which they lost a number of aircraft. They started sending suicide kamikaze drones from the south to the north along the bordering regions, and that complicated matters even more. But after a call from the US Secretary of State, other friendly countries who were trying to tell both sides that it was unthinkable to go beyond the brink. So now we finally have some good news. There would be a sigh of relief on both sides of the border, because this is a high-stakes game. But the world must find out why the Indian administration went for such action when this could have been avoided. The international community will have to pay attention to resolve issues between these two nuclear-armed countries, because if they do not solve this issue of Kashmir, and if they don't put these two together on the negotiating table, we'll be back to square one at some point in the future.
All right, Kamal, that's the picture from Islamabad. Thanks for that, Kamal. So just as a reminder, Donald Trump saying he's pleased to announce that India and Pakistan have agreed to a full and immediate ceasefire after a long night of talks mediated by the United States. He said he's pleased to announce that India